The secrets of international space stations. Above our planet, silently orbiting at incredible speeds, lies one of humanity's most remarkable achievements, the space station. A home beyond Earth, a laboratory without borders, and a platform where science, politics, and human endurance intersect. But while the International Space Station is often celebrated as a triumph of engineering, it is only the latest chapter in a hidden story filled with ambition, rivalry, danger, and secrets few people know. Today, we uncover the secrets of international space stations. The story begins long before astronauts floated in microgravity. In the early 20th century, visionaries like Konstantin Tsiolkovsky dreamed of giant rotating habitats in space. His sketches of orbiting platforms would inspire generations. But it was the Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union that turned dreams into reality. In 1971, the Soviet Union launched Salyut 1, the world's first space station. This pioneering structure was just 15 meters long, yet it represented a monumental leap. Cosmonauts lived and worked aboard, but tragedy struck when the crew of Soyuz 11 perished upon re-entry. Even in its infancy, the age of space stations was marked by both triumph and sacrifice. The Soviets continued, improving their designs with Salyut 6 and 7, laying the foundation for Mir, launched in 1986. Mir was humanity's first truly modular space station, capable of expansion. For 15 years, it hosted cosmonauts and astronauts from around the globe, surviving near disasters, like a collision with a supply ship that tore a hole in one module. Yet Mir became a symbol of endurance, proving that long-term life in space was possible. Meanwhile, the United States had its own project, Skylab, launched in 1973. Though short-lived compared to Mir, Skylab provided invaluable lessons in solar observations, microgravity experiments, and human adaptation to space. It also revealed an important truth. Life in orbit was not easy. Astronauts suffered motion sickness, technical failures tested resilience, and supplies always ran low. But it was the International Space Station, or ISS, that would bring the greatest leap. Born from cooperation between former rivals, the ISS became a bridge between East and West, symbolizing what humanity could achieve when working together. Since the year 2000, it has been continuously inhabited, a floating city orbiting Earth every 90 minutes. Yet behind its glowing reputation lies a world of secrets. Few know that the ISS is vulnerable, constantly threatened by micrometeoroids, space debris, and radiation storms. Astronauts train for scenarios ranging from toxic leaks to fires, preparing for dangers that the public rarely hears about. Even simple tasks, like repairing a solar array, can become life-threatening. Daily life aboard is both extraordinary and surprisingly ordinary. Astronauts eat, sleep, and exercise in ways adapted to microgravity. Showers are impossible. Instead, they use rinseless wipes. Food is packaged carefully, and every drop of water is recycled. Even urine is purified and reused. It is a closed-loop survival system, a miniature model for how humans might one day live on Mars. But the ISS is more than a home. It's a laboratory. Scientists study everything from protein crystals to human bones, from plant growth to fluid physics. Many secrets of biology reveal themselves only in weightlessness. Space stations have taught us how space ages the human body. Muscles weaken, bones lose density, the immune system changes, and the heart reshapes itself. What we learn here will one day help us survive long journeys to Mars and beyond. Yet politics weaves through every module and solar array. Cooperation between NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, JAXA, and CSA has not always been smooth. Funding battles, geopolitical tensions, and clashing priorities constantly threaten the station's future. The partnership with Russia has been particularly complex, both fruitful and strained, especially during times of global political conflict. And now, as the ISS approaches the end of its lifespan, questions arise. Who will lead the future of space stations? China has already stepped forward with Tiangong, its ambitious modular space station. Smaller than the ISS, but rapidly expanding, Tiangong represents a rival vision of human presence in space. Meanwhile, private companies like SpaceX, Axiom Space, and Blue Origin are planning commercial stations, promising research hubs, tourism, and even space hotels. The age of government-only stations may soon give way to a new era of orbital business. But some secrets remain buried in the archives of space history. For instance, the Soviets once considered armed space stations, capable of firing weapons. The United States developed concepts like the Manned Orbiting Laboratory, a military outpost disguised as research. Though these projects never fully materialized, they reveal that space stations have always been more than science. They were also tools of strategy and power. And then, there are the mysteries of life on board. Astronauts often describe a phenomenon called the overview effect, a cognitive shift in awareness when seeing Earth from orbit. Many report profound feelings of unity, awe, and fragility. Living on a space station not only changes the body, it transforms the mind. Perhaps this is one of the greatest secrets. Space stations remind us that borders vanish when Earth is seen from above. As we look ahead, the secrets of space stations are still unfolding. Could orbital factories revolutionize medicine and technology? Will space stations orbit the moon, like NASA's planned lunar gateway? And how will humanity handle the ethical questions of commercializing orbit? The truth is, space stations are more than engineering marvels. They are stepping stones. Each bolt, solar panel, and recycled drop of water carries us closer to becoming a spacefaring species. The International Space Station may one day fall into Earth's atmosphere, burning like a shooting star, but its legacy will endure. Its secrets of science, survival, and human spirit will guide the stations of the future. As we uncover the mysteries of these orbiting outposts, one thing becomes clear. Space stations are not just about living in space. They are about reimagining what it means to live as one species, united beneath the stars. The journey of discovery has only just begun, and perhaps the greatest secret of all is this. Our destiny is not bound to Earth alone. It stretches outward, across the infinite horizon of space. International space stations stand as monuments to human curiosity, cooperation, and courage. They are not just platforms orbiting Earth. They are floating laboratories where nations unite to push the boundaries of science, technology, and imagination. From the International Space Station that circles us today to the future stations planned on the moon and beyond, these marvels remind us that space exploration is not just about where we can go, but about what we can achieve together. They show us that in the vastness of the universe, humanity's greatest strength is its ability to dream, to collaborate, and to turn the impossible into reality. If this glimpse into the hidden world of international space stations inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with fellow space explorers. Together, let's continue uncovering the secrets of our universe, one orbit at a time.